Hello. Oh gosh. I don't think I'm ever prepared to start a stream. No matter. Welcome back. We will be continuing more with Kathy Rain. Let's continue. Now let's see. What did we do last time? Last time we learned that our grandfather has died and that there was a strange incident. Now, Kathy is determined to figure out what happened. We have a few leads. We're trying to find some people from the past to maybe pull up some information. We also plan to go to the Holy Trinity Church.
A printed picture of the strange smoky lights. It appears to have been taken somewhere in Conwell Woods. I feel strange just looking at them.
Well, because there was a picture with 3 lights inside it, which matched the... Oh, the brochure isn't here. Well, symbol of the Holy Trinity Church. We also want to check out the forest, because there's like a flower in it. I have no idea what to do with this penny. Makes no sense to me. Particularly here, we are here to find someone who's old and was inside the army. We tased someone to get access to the computer, to get access to the room information. Now we shall go visit them. You know, for perfectly normal things.
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
That voice does not match with that hymn.
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break. Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
You're assuming a lot, Mr. Wade.
Guilty as charged. It's a stance I find remarkably effective for a man with little time and a tendency to be correct.
You might want to rethink that attitude. I have a history of surprising people.
Is that so?
Okay.
Very well. I'll indulge you for now.
Got to speak.
Who are you then?
I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
And so the relationship is bound.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
I was.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
That voice really
I
does
must
not
say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
Okay. Let's just go through all of them.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
We would like to know.
I wish
please and
I
thank you.
did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly.
No.
I wanted to help.
They were friends.
People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations.
To be fair,
In her eyes, I had become
They have,
one of them.
done a
So that's
lot.
all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the healthcare, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph
Very nice.
was the best friend I ever had. We grew up
Oh.
together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together.
Wow.
I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes, they ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him.
Oh.
He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
It's hardly Grandpa's fault. He did everything he could to set my father straight.
Oh, I never claimed to doubt Joseph's commitment, but I'm not going to ignore his flaws either. Your grandfather often used his heart when he should have used his head.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I believe it is, objectively. But I shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
Not so
Eventually,
sure about
my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
You bought a number of
So
paintings by
this
Lily
poor
Myers.
lady.
Why?
Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a
Here's
young
Monica.
artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after
Sure.
procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Hey,
Do you
know his
recognize
name?
the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it.
Oh.
It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Oh.
Perfect. Thanks.
So about this dude.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense, he's been held in a mental institution for years.
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
I do. My mother is in there. Sharon Evans? I had her committed about a year ago.
I see. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that, Kathy. Mothers have a lot of power over us, more than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now. Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in,
See.
stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows.
Oh.
The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched.
Oh.
But every single painting
That's
by an
interesting.
unknown local artist, gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
Strange.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
Oh, neat.
That'd be great. Thanks, Charles.
Anytime.
Hopefully
But I'm curious. What's
don't
your
have to go
interest
through
in
the
the
whole-
paintings?
show.
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
Indeed. Mysteries upon
What can you tell me
mysteries.
about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
To be fair, it's been a long
Thanks,
time
Charles.
since
That's all
I've
I
been
need for
to
now.
one, and I
You're
definitely don't go
welcome,
to that
Kathy.
type.
Come back anytime.
Oh, a phone. Painting.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
What else? A grand.
Looks like Wade brought some of his old tunes with him.
Oh, neat. Board. Wait, no, Cloud.
That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Now we go. Dun 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 dun. We do believing. Do 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 do. Onward. Nope. Clicked off the game. My bad. Da, 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 da. Okay. What do I want to do? Have I really not unlocked anything yet? But I wanna. Let's see. Let's see if we can get that report. And hopefully we don't have to steal it. For once. Oh no, the poor plan. It's so bad.
I think it's time to switch to decaf.
Hey, so...
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
I must.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
Awesome.
What's your opinion on the
Let's just
Church of
ask
the
him
Holy
everything.
Trinity?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Oh, neat.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny,
Yes, boss.
He must be surprised
get the report
we
from the
actually got
burglary in the Wade estate back in '86.
On it, boss.
permission.
There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Now let us see. What am I doing? Yes, let's look at this report. March 11th, 1986 at 1:12 a.m. The alarm in the Wade estate is triggered. The house is empty at the time and the neighbors contact law enforcement. March 11th, 1986 at 2:04 a.m. Officers arrive at the scene. Several broken windows can be observed. A sweep of the estate and surrounding premises reveal no trace of the perpetrators. March 12th, 1986, 2:20 a.m. A signal witness identifies as Franklin Goldfarb reports seeing multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime. April 12th, 1986 at 12:15 p.m. Charles Wade arrives in Conwell Springs to make an official statement. After examining the house, he reports that paintings with an excess value of $15,000 have been stolen. April 26, 1986 at 2 p.m. The art in question has not yet popped up in any circles that are known to deal with stolen goods, terminating investigation due to lack of leads. Ooh boy.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
Perhaps. Hey, do you
Hey,
know
Lenny.
who
Hello,
Goldfarb
Kathy.
is?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Hey, dude. Do you know who this Goldfarb guy is? Oh god, why did Kathy have
Hello,
to walk
Sheriff.
all the way there?
Does the name...
Never heard of him. Anything in?
Oh,
That's all for now.
Good.
How rude. Well, nonetheless, let us proceed. Do 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 do. Well, I suppose we can check out this nature reserve. Oh?
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
Quite indeed. Although
I'm not sure what I
here.
expected to find here. I need to clear my head.
Oh,
What the...
who are you?
Why, hello there! You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
No, I remember creepy bald dude with makeup. I doubt it. You look like you just escaped from a circus. That's really not a gag. I guess just one.
I don't think so, Mr. Clean. Unless seeing your face on a bottle of detergent counts.
Always the joker, aren't you, Kathy?
My good sir,
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
Uh-huh.
I feel... strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
Lo siento.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam?
My dude.
Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
I'm sorry? How did... Wait. How did...
Wait,
What?
what? How did I get here?
This isn't right.
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Oh. Well, since we're here, I guess we can ask Grandma questions. Hey, Grandma.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey.
I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
Let's do a city.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Yes. So this
Do you know who
dude-
Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man, maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more.
Hey!
I found out that Jimmy
Welcome,
asked Grandpa
welcome.
for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to
will
Grandpa that night had
try to
something to
catch
do
you
with
up
his
right
cry
after
for help.
this.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really.
Oh, it's
We haven't stayed in touch
fine.
since Joseph was injured.
I'm glad you are
I
here.
know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Awesome. So, what have we done so far? Oh gosh. Is it better now? Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Or did I lower it too much now? A bit more. Huh. Wouldn't have thought so. Let me do this. How is it now? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Awesome. Okay, let me quickly adjust this so I can hear the game. Okay, so what have we done? Well, I'm assuming you have not... Oh gosh. Did my internet just die briefly? Okay, whoops, sorry. I think my internet just briefly died, and came back. So, this game is Kathy Rain. This is the Director's Cut Edition. I have played it before. We are investigating the mysterious circumstances around an injury our grandfather had. So far, we know that he was trying to look into something and looked at this person, Lily Meyer's art. However, she ended up killing herself. So we're trying to locate the art, and also we are trying to find, excuse me, other hints. There was a hint that someone with the call sign Cocky might have known something. So we found out who he is, Jimmy Cochran, and we're going to need to go visit him another day. But we can't right now. While looking for the art, we found out that it was stolen, and that this Franklin Goldfarb person is a witness. And, ¿qué más? We went to investigate a forest where some mysterious lights were observed inside a picture. Except when we went there, we saw this strange red man, and then appeared here at Grandma's house. So let's see. Anything more to say? Okay, fine.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Yeah, who's this dude?
That poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Sad thing.
Yeah.
Know where I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma. Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
Yep. Oh yeah, Goober is
Well,
some random
I'll
homeless dude we
talk to you
found.
later.
Bye,
But
Kathy.
turns out we need to see him. Too bad the last time we saw him, we tased him and got admitted into a hospital. Oh, poor boy. Alas. Hey, so for VODs, and if anyone comes back and watch this, you can check out our friend Rorius. He does the good content. Video game content. And let us save, because last time I didn't save until the end of the stream. He does need to sleep more. I remembered. Save. Resume. Now let's see, where was I going? Oh, I wonder if he's at the clinic. He does not appear to be here. Hey, nurse, what happened to the dude that I
What do you want,
tased?
Miss Mendez?
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
Yeah.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Aww,
Thanks.
poor Bubby. Continued napping to the... Aww. Yeah. He's been sleeping, but he hasn't been getting good sleep, which kinda sucks. 'Cause then you're just like dead the whole day. I want to go back here and see if we can't find anything. Very important. We must look at all... Oh, there's something new here.
Hello? Creepy bald guy.
Yeah.
Guess no one's home.
Huh. Well, anyways, flower.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Alas. Shovel?
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Okay. Just take a whole entire shovel, why not?
That wasn't here before.
No, it was not. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Not the red man.
Man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
I mean... If it isn't taken... I keep clicking out of the game. Let me just click over here instead then. I guess you never know when a shovel's useful. So we went here, we went here. Let's go here. Because I remember someone who was talking about the red man. The music inside this area is so creepy. Also, again, thank you for telling me about the volume, so I could adjust it.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
Hey! We're friends now. Ha!
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
Well, Lily? And
I'm doing that already.
the red man.
Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
I would not trust some random bald dude in a suit with children.
Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy?
Aw.
That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man. A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Sue, what do you have to say?
A few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
About
I don't
this
need to
dude.
ask her about-
Okay, fine.
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Yeah.
Now, I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
Huh.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything
Well,
to
we
you?
know it's Goober, but...
You mean Goober? Nobody calls him Franklin anymore.
Right, that's Goober.
Yeah.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The Red Man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I
Oh.
see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the Red Man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Concerning. What do you mean, who the heck's named Lily? People are named Lily. It's a flower, but
Sounds
not spelled like
he
that.
has quite an active imagination
Honestly,
then.
to be fair, English spelling is
Oh,
nonsense.
You have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. No
Huh?
said.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat.
Yeah, for some reason, you get a name and there's like 20 different ways to spell it. Because in English, no one knows how to spell anything. In fact, if you look at our history, nothing is spelled the same anymore. Well, guess we finally have to go to the church. Okay, sometimes they're just wrong. Sometimes they don't even get the right name. And I don't know how they manage that.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh.
I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Yes,
Anything
many questions.
I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Small town. Just like inside the Good Witch. Good show, by the way, although the ending kinda went off the deep end. Might as well ask you everything.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate.
Oh?
You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Now I want to hear your opinions. Why do you think that?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects. For the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
So our grandfather got you here.
I was a teenager back then, full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Hey, so this lady who killed herself?
Does Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does.
She wasn't a lady, she was a girl.
Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Oh?
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Interesting. Well, let's see what else you have to say.
Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Well, you're of no help then.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
I see. So about this church.
Tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one.
Is it?
This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all.
Oh, no.
Divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God.
I still don't understand.
The moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs.
Sure.
He built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
Interesting.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971. My father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
Oh,
I take it
so it's a
that the
family
church
business.
started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still
I
very
remember
much
someone mentioning that your father was kind of cultish.
Looks kind of empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals?
Oh, hi, Nightbot.
To reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
I mean, handing out ads at a funeral is kind of low. So this name,
Franklin Goldfarb is?
Goober.
I'm afraid not, my child.
He's literally in front of you.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
Okay,
That's
then.
not what I meant. I mean someone here in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Hey, so these lights...
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy.
Okay,
I'll keep
fine,
it to myself
Kathy.
for now, until I know more about this church.
Shovel, police report, burglary. Hey, shovel!
I don't need to show him that.
Well, maybe we need to shovel him.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Hey, Goober!
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
Goober is some random homeless dude we found.
I'm afraid that ship has
It turns out he's a witness for a thief.
I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
So we need to get information from him. He's Franklin Goldfarb.
Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just called Goober. No idea why.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade Estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass break, and then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
Ah.
It was dark. I don't know. They were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing. That's it. Didn't see anything else.
You sure?
Bullshit. Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters. B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Sure.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Oh.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
So, Goober, I think you are very much innocent to people who are most Tiana, your intuition, I must say. Anyways, because I have played this game before, this will save us a lot of headache. I have not played this version of the game before, mind you, so there will be some new puzzles for me. This ladder.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Oh boy.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet high? Big head?
Very helpful, Goober.
I should probably confront him directly about him.
Hey, do you know who this... Oh. Hey, do you know who this is? Oh. Hey, do you know what this penny is?
That'd be one raggedy-ass bribery attempt. Okay.
See ya.
Hey, do you know what this penny is? I got it at the start of the game and I don't know how to do it. Do you know what a BH is?
It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, you're useless.
That's all I know.
May the Lord shine.
Let's look.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky
Hi,
lights.
Nightbot. Bye, Nightbot. Altar?
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
Oh. Kathy, I think you might have the wrong altar. A Bible.
I really shouldn't. They might burn.
Ha. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, yes, let's ask people about this BH. Hey, Grandma. Do you remember seeing... Ha. You said a little horsey.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello.
There are a few things I need.
Very well, dear.
Yes, who's BH?
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear, it means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father is associated with.
Oh.
His biker gang. That makes sense.
Hey, so tell me more about these
What can you
evil
tell me
people.
about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
Well, that's about as much as we're going to get out of that. Hey, do you know who a red man is?
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. See you later,
Guess not.
friends.
Take care.
Well... Look. Grandma's very protective. We're the only family she has left. Well, technically, there is Kathy's mom, but... You know, she's in a mental institution. So not really here. Indeed. Now let us see. Let us see. Well, if they are bad people... Ha! You. Lenny. Dude, we don't actually remember.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Who's
What can you
this?
tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
So you walk into a police station, you're like, hey, where's this biker gang? And they're like, yes, let me point you directly to where their headquarters are. Right where it's the most dangerous, mind you. No one does that. No one. My dude. What is wrong with you?
See ya.
You just put the person... Oh, you know what? He's probably trying to get back at Kathy for completely denying the date. He asked Kathy out on a date, and all the options were no.
Sweet butt incoming!
Oh
Hell
boy.
I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? I think she does.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
Or you'll be scraping your balls off the floor, you fucking pig.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Oh, ew. I hate this person.
Let go of me!
So there's a reason we keep this around.
That thing would be...
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
No, screw you.
Leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss. I'll go.
He'll be disciplined for that.
He better be. I take it your beau?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it, then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Some proof? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Gosh. Let's see. You were here near the mid part of last stream, right? So essentially we went to a ton of places and we found some stuff. We tased a guy in the last stream, and we tased a guy again in this stream. There's a lot of tasing, apparently. Found some good leads. We have to shovel. Investigating a burglary. Investigating books. Investigating lighters. Old people. And, yeah.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right.
I don't know how you know that.
Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
I have no idea what that means.
He and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this, either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Yes, yes. Do you know what happened to Grandpa?
What happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No. We had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his
Oh,
skull.
hello. Welcome. I'm doing good. How about you?
Sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool.
We are mystery solving.
Me, but he hated how Brian
And also committing violence.
Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose.
Indeed.
Even though it was just due to
Let's see.
shitty father.
I have to thank Damien for bringing Ultimate and Ralphie over. They are good company. I wasn't paying attention.
Seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards.
Yeah.
The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Let's see, let's see. Oh, let's ask you everything.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't
Do you know who this
Do you
person
know who
is?
Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Thankfully, they didn't
Tell me,
expand.
how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Meyer's paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
Yes,
You
please.
mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Well, I need it.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Huh.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers.
Huh.
Commonwealth Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here. 12 patch, 4 prospects.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
This may be a weird question, but
Yeah,
have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
Oh my. Well, gosh darn it, what are we supposed to do? Well, let's show him more stuff. Did you want this stun gun?
That won't get me into trouble at all. Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
Valid.
I
Dictaphone.
don't need to show him that.
Okay, I will show him the shovel.
I don't need to show him that.
Kathy, you're no fun.
I don't need to show.
Key?
Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
I don't need to.
Do you know this
Do you
picture?
know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Oh?
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me
Aw,
crazy
thank you.
right on the plate.
I am glad that I can provide the nice vibes.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in there.
I see.
Ah.
Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No, like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough.
Well, at least we got the information.
I don't need to show him that.
What I wanna. Hey,
Do you know
what about
anything
this plant?
flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Aw,
You crack me up, girl.
thank you. It is great having you all around.
I don't need to show him. I don't need to.
Well, gosh, what am I supposed to do?
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
Hello, Emmett.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind
Oh,
of
hi, Nightbot.
expensive
Hi,
spice.
Nightbot.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
Yeah, good
You're
question.
Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Aw.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
What's a plant we know?
Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Hey, about
Hey,
this.
Emmett, do you think this could be the secret ingredient?
Hey, Orangey.
Definitely sounds like it from what I was told.
Thank you for coming.
I'll give it a shot then.
We're about to unearth an endangered plant so that we can give it to some random dude so he can tell us why he stole some paintings. You know, just your normal adventure game stuff. Haha. Oh no. But we need the plant to figure out what happened to our grandfather. And here it is.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Yeah. Oh, a squirrel. Ooh. Yeah. That sounds fun. You know, just... but really, if you... but Grandpa, he died and we need to solve the mysteriousness of his incident. Oh, but I was going to say that if you want to do something, give me a time when you are free and we can plan. I am off for winter break, so I am free basically all the time until mid-January. Oh, neat. We have the same schedule. Oh, right. Gosh darn it, France. By the way, Ultimate, what is your familiarity with point-and-click adventure games? Because, ooh boy, do I love me some point-and-click adventure games. Good luck. Don't die. make sure you commit, and remember to push after you commit. And save, and make backups, and make a checklist. Definitely make a checklist. Have someone else also make a checklist and see if you have the same things on a checklist. We'll see. Look. I know, because I do it too. I forget to push after I commit stuff. Yes, of course. What else? What other useful things? Remember to read TOS. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't know how publishing one of those things works.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make your regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
No. My bad. Actually, you know what? Let me save. Because I keep forgetting. There we go. That's a lethal amount of work. Wait. Are you telling me that you need to make all of the music? 20 tracks for the first chapter? God, that's like almost as much music as Hat in Time had for the whole game. Ooh. My good sir. There's no way I could even imagine that, but you know what? You are a master at music. Oh, Orangey is, I think, the lead inside the mod project for Aperture Salt Mines, a mod for Portal. It is soon, well, soon there will be a public beta. The boss. I was close. Yeah, soon. Well, Orangey is no stranger to making soundtracks under pressure, but also, dear God, why did you do this? Hey, can you make this drink?
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say. One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Oh, gosh.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
God. What are you... What? I have fear. Also amazement, but mostly fear. At what y'all are doing. Oh no. I pray that everything goes well. And that you don't die trying to make all music in 2 weeks.
but I don't.
Oh, he's sitting right there. I feel under pressure, and I'm here reading it too. How many chambers are inside the base games? Just for reference.
Hey, Bo, I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell.
Oh.
You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane. I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy
Gosh,
would offer him good
y'all are
wages and a
insane,
bunch of
but
rings for
I'm
him.
impressed.
He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Sure.
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either
I mean, yes, perfect.
Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They have a Discord server.
You should know that no one
You
would
can go
regret
there
that anything
if you are respectful.
I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Which I'm certain all of you are.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of
Yeah, good luck, don't die, remember to eat, drink water.
still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too.
Yeah, I am excited.
That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
I get to share it with y'all. Kathy does not like her father one bit, but to be fair, I don't blame her.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
if
shall, I
stay the night?
shall.
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
That night, Kathy dreams. This creepy brood.
See?
And the child.
You are bound to her, and she to you. The separation is an open wound, a tear that can only be cauterized in agony. For our God is a consuming fire.
Lily's painting, burning, and
Yeah.
the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
This game goes places. Let's see. Well, let's ask Grandma questions. Eileen?
Hi, Kathy.
What the? Morning. Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec outside, alone?
Okie dokie, if your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Is the concept of personal boundaries new to you?
That's a rhetorical question, right?
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You sure?
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very.
I did not remember she said that.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't
Interesting.
be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable
Oh.
counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state.
Oh.
And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous. Over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found.
Yeah. Eileen's good partner.
I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
Okay.
That's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Eileen's good friend. It's very hard to tell when I should talk, mostly because, like, the game is voice acted, but also that means I don't have to read. Hello.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Okay.
Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
Lily? say that if you've ever worked with source, a long part of making maps is to compile the right to biggest snap 6 round. Oh God. It takes 55 minutes to compile a map? That's longer than it takes to compile like a kernel. I know, because I've compiled a kernel. Good luck.
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
The drowned girl, yes. She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed. Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye.
Oh my.
In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
Oh,
What happened to you, Jimmy?
You're
Why
next.
Are you in this place?
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up,
Oh,
watching
I
rebounds
see.
without a care in the world. You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions.
Makes sense.
Touching all of us with
At least it
burning
makes it more accessible.
in my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
The black cats?
You mean the
Have fun. Don't fall in.
They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain, but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below. Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. Last time we met was...
How dare Damien start Dead by Daylight and not join the stream?
Any less ugly, Kathy.
I know, just not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
Man, you reunited with his family. Reunited with his Who? Oh, wait, I remember.
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Who is he, really?
The collector of souls. The one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide. Others, a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
It's like he knows the list.
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
How does he know?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me. For all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness. The betrayals. The limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan.
Interesting.
I found a message you left for Grandpa. You said, "It happened to you too." What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. They felt so warm, so comfortable, luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater.
No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy. I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
Static
What are
TV
they?
tuned.
Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
Misguided faithful? Well, they're faithful, all right.
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine. The lights are neither divine nor unholy.
Oh.
They are but a twisted reflection of us.
Interesting.
The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear. Everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle. It's the only way to save your friend.
What? Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes, she is being claimed. She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy.
Oh no.
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
Oh.
I need to find Eileen.
We must find... But also we got bikes now? Oh. That didn't look as good as the Catmobile. Oh gosh, well she went to the church. And she's not here. Are you here?
Locked.
Are you here? Gosh, where are you?
William T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader. Nothing unusual, just a... There they are again, watching my every move in this place.
Ugh. Desk?
Isaac's desk. There might be something useful inside. Found a large old key in here.
Large old
What are
key?
you doing in here?
Cut the bullcrap! Where is she? Where's Eileen?
What in the Lord's name are you talking about?
Red-haired girl, I know she came here to see you. Tell me where she is, or I'm calling the cops.
I don't think that's quite necessary.
Breaking and
boy.
entering, are we?
You don't understand. My friend has been kidnapped.
Funny story. Hands behind your back. Now!
Ugh,
Ah.
you gotta be kidding me.
You better hope that Father Price doesn't press charges.
I want my phone call.
Can't hear you in there.
That
You are such a fucking prick.
guy... give us a- Yes,
Enjoy your
it
little
is.
vacation. I know I will.
He,
Well, this blows. And I smell like goober.
great.
Fucking-tastic. I need to get out of here. Who knows what that freak is doing to Eileen right now?
Indeed. This puzzle is old. I think
Looks
I
like
have
the
to...
map is within reach. Maybe I can make some use of it.
Don't exactly remember what I have to do with this.
I'm having... Okay.
Okay. Oh, bulletin board?
Worth a shot.
Wow, that worked.
Oops.
That totally would have made a sound.
These paper clips might be useful.
Ooh, paper clips. How many times has Kathy done this?
Clips, nice and thick. These are probably robust enough to make a lockpick out of them. Okay, let's see if I still got it.
The fact that you know how to do this.
They should get the job done.
Oh boy. Oh, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. How to... I'm just clicking. Oh, hold on. I see. I don't think that's how a lock's supposed to work, but okay. Static. Oh, well, I wonder if we can just leave.
I'm not leaving without my thing.
Oh, right.
I saw Lenny put them in that big locker over there. A sturdy desk.
Let's see.
Locked. What a shocker.
Locked. There was a note here, right? Oh, I don't remember what it said. Can I use this? Oh, awesome.
Okay, got all my things back. The key I found in the church, too.
Awesome. Weird they didn't take it.
What's this? Something is written on the back side of the photo of the lights. Jimmy must have done it when I wasn't looking.
What did he write?
Your metal box, Joseph. I'm so sorry. I forgot where I hid it. Weren't we in a different troop before we were men? Or are these memories not mine? Poor Jimmy. Between the ramblings, it sounds like Grandpa gave him something to hide. I'll have to look into that, but first things first. Getting the hell out of here.
That box is new. Or note is new. I wonder. Static. Tuned.
I need to do something about Lenny.
What to do? Various tools, gas can, big locker, computer. Can we do something with the phone?
I must have missed this before. The public phone number to this police station is on a sticker here.
We're going to call it a police station from the police station? Sure. This is totally fine. Oh boy.
This is the Conwell Springs Police Department. How can I help you?
Leave, please. I'd like to report a crime.
Certainly, ma'am. Is this an emergency?
Yes.
Yes. I need immediate help.
One moment. Let me connect you to the emergency dispatch.
Crap. That's not what I wanted.
Never mind. That's not what we wanted. Okay, I have to know what happens if I can't save while here.
No.
Hold on. No. I want to save. I want to see what happens if I tell him I escaped. I have to know.
Guess what, Lenny? I escaped.
What? Is that you, Kathy?
In the flesh. You guys really suck at your jobs, you know that?
I loved this.
How is this even possible? Where are you?
On my way to find my kidnapped friend, since you guys are totally useless.
This has got to be some kind of trick.
Go check the jail if you don't believe me. Bye now.
Wait, where's she gonna go?
I gotta figure out some way to trick him. Fast.
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Hide under desk? God, this is new.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Come on out. I know you're hiding in there. What the heck?
Oh.
Sorry, Lenny, you're not giving me any choice. I'm going to find my friend.
Rip Lenny! Oh God! Oh no! Oh! First we reject him, then we kill the office plant, and now we stuffed him in the locker.
Good thing the bike was still where I left it.
At the church? Okay, okay, I think we need to go here. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to know to do that, but I think if I checked the key, I would have known. Oh boy. Poor Lenny.
This thing looks ancient. Must lead to some old place.
Some old place.
There's something inscribed starting with PR. The rest is unintelligible.
Do you mean like price? Oh well. Save us some time from faffing about.
Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. And the Lord replied, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. I have
Is this
swept
really
away
in the
your
books?
offenses like a cloud, your sins like a morning mist. Return to me, for I have redeemed you. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. Hey, what's that?
Eat this.
You know, this is the third time we've tased someone.
Eileen?
Oh no.
Snap out of it. No, God, it's happening again. Just like it did with Grandpa.
Oh.
What did he do to you? Let's get these ropes off of you.
Yeah. Screw you.
That should do it.
Oh, Eileen.
Wake up, E. She's catatonic. breathing but unresponsive, just like Grandpa.
What do I do? Do we leave?
I should make sure he's not a threat. He's knocked out cold. He had a key on him.
Okay.
It looks a lot like the key I found in the attic. Maybe they're somehow related. I better go get some help now, before he comes to.
Oh. I should save. Is that how you spell her name? Yeah. Let's go get help.
All right, we'll take it from here.
Should we bring what's-her-name to the clinic?
Eileen, and no, she's not physically hurt. It's just shock, that's all. I'll take care of her. Please, just drop us off at Grandma's.
All right then, but don't think you're off the hook for that stunt you pulled at the station. Considering the circumstances, I'm gonna refrain from hauling your ass back to that cell. But you better not leave town until we've sorted all this out, or you can look forward to a statewide APB. Got it?
That's more than fair, Sheriff. Thanks.
Good. Come by the station when you've dropped off your friend. We'll need to take your statement.
I will.
Oh. She was just trying to help.
It's my fault this has happened to her.
No, it's not. You know exactly who's to blame. That vile man behind bars or whoever
Hold
is
on.
pulling his strings.
Let's wait for Grandma.
Go there, find out what he knows, and get to the bottom of this. It's too late for
Oh,
Jason.
the police took us.
He has a chance.
Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna wait here for her to rot away.
Good. She'll be safe with me.
All right then, I'm off.
That's a good question. Does Kathy even have a... No, this is like 1991. There are no cell phones. How... What? Good question. I guess Kathy had to ride there. Or something.
A small key with a tag attached, labeled Storage A5. This must open some kind of storage unit. Maybe there's a self-storage facility in town.
We can figure that out after we go interview that priest. Which, hey, you were right. There are no good priests. Inside this game, at least. The music's so sad. Okay, Sheriff. That reminds me. There's a new episode of
You guys want my statement?
Yeah.
Restaurant to Another World available, and
Oh, and
I
I'm really
love
sorry about that locker thing.
the show.
I was getting some serious high school flashbacks in there.
Oh,
But I get it. You were looking out for your friend.
I was. But look, how about you and I go grab a sandwich or something when all this is over?
Really? You mean as a date?
okay. So it is very simple. So
Figure out the details later, all right?
there is a restaurant that leads to another world, but the world that it opens up to is like this fantasy world where like their food isn't as great and it's super expensive too. So it's just like really cozy show of like these otherworld people discovering our food, and it's really cute.
Yeah. So, what happens now?
It's a really cozy show. They're on the second season right now.
That bastard won't get away with it.
Okay, can I go talk to him?
Go ahead. Ask Lenny to go with you if you need him.
Will do. Thanks, Sheriff.
Think nothing of it.
Yeah. Oh, and as they learn about our food, we get to learn about their world. And it's like, oh, it's so seamless. They like throw hints and bits and pieces of the world, and it's just not sponsored, not affiliated. It's on Crunchyroll.
Thanks, Sheriff.
If you want to watch it.
Hello again, my child.
I hope you enjoy that cell as much as I did.
For a man of faith, this is a room fit for a king. Speak what you will. I have all the
I
time
am not. If anything, I am sponsored by the huge amount of ham we have because we baked a whole entire, like, half ham bottom or something. So much ham. Okay, tell us everything you know.
Something to do with what happened to my grandfather?
Alas, I did not. What befell Joseph Rain was a product of his own volition.
You sure?
What's that supposed to mean? You think it was his own fault?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Sure.
Joseph Rain was a good man, but what happened to him was according to God's divine and perfect justice.
What do you really know about Lily Myers?
Oh, the drowned girl is a conundrum. God gave her the gift of prophecy, a blessing, and a great honor. In return, she spat in God's face, cursed him for what he had done, and mocked his
You
design
sure it's
in her own
God we're talking about?
Alas, there is no hiding from God. Her soul knows only fire and brimstone now.
Man.
Why did you have Lily Myers' painting stolen?
Because Charles Wade isn't a man keen on sharing.
Fine. Let me put it this way. Why did you try to get your hands on the paintings?
Lily was special in God's eyes. A chronicler, a bestower of wisdom. As an adversary of God, it was my duty to unlock the divine knowledge in her work for all of mankind.
Sure.
What is your church really about, Isaac? What are you trying to accomplish?
The same as any other church. All we want is the salvation of mankind.
By any means necessary?
Right.
Clearly kidnapping isn't out of the question.
A necessary evil. I look at the bigger picture, the greater good. One day you'll understand.
One day, I'll throw you in a pit.
Obviously brainwashed. I'll stop you, if it's the last thing I do.
You can try, child. I have God on my side.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Who is the man dressed in red?
No one that concerns the likes of you.
Wait, so you do know something about him?
Certainly, but that knowledge is not to be shared with unbelievers.
Right.
Tell me what you did to my friend, Isaac.
I offered her to God, and the Lord accepted her with open arms. If she is pure of heart, she will rise again, like my father did.
Wait, the same thing was done to Father Bill?
Oh yes, he was the first, the Alpha. All others followed.
So, what? You offered up Eileen to this god of yours?
She is but one of many. I guided them all to the stairs of judgment.
Oh.
Wait, so you were responsible for all those
Ultimate, are you okay?
going crazy?
All I did was bring them face to face with God. If they chose to reject him, they were beyond redemption.
They said something different before. I think they mentioned something like something was protecting Eileen. Or maybe that's a different dialogue somewhere else.
I could, but I'd rather not tip.
True. Duna's coin.
What do you see in this photo?
The sign
Oh,
of God,
okay. Good.
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
But yeah, it
This
does
is
happen
what your
quite
father
often.
saw, isn't it? This is what started it all?
Yes. After he met the holy lights, my father followed the signs to the stairs of judgment, descended into the Holy of Holies, and surrendered himself to the Lord. Under the watchful gaze of his great eye, God tested Father's faith in countless ways. Fueled by conviction and a sense of purpose, Father persevered. As a reward, God
Right.
blessed Father and told him to gather a great flock. And that's how William T. Price became Father Bill.
What is
What
this?
the Holy of Holies?
A hidden sanctuary touched by God. A window to the heavens carved out of the earth.
Sure.
Where are the stairs of judgment?
That's not for me to say. If God wants you there, he will lead you there.
Right. What if I show it to you again?
The sign of God.
This is what your father.
Yeah, under the.
Oh, it just repeats this. Map.
Need to show that. I don't need
People.
To show... You
Well,
know something
flower.
about this flower, don't you?
Oh yes, a link to the divine.
Right.
They help by preparing the body for unity with God.
So, you've drugged people with it?
Right.
Good choice of words. It has been one component of my sacred work, yes?
At what point do you just, like, think about what you're doing? I want to show him the shovel. He deserves the shovel.
I don't need to show that. I don't need to. I'd love nothing more, but I need to figure out what he knows. I don't need to show. I don't need to show.
Dictaphone?
Good, but I'm not sure what tape I'd play. I'm done here.
Good. Now go repent, sinner.
You're the one who kidnapped someone and drugged them.
What a tiny
Right. Right. Heavy dislike. Heavy, heavy dislike. Now, where to go? Ooh, right. Need to figure out if there's a storage unit. So we checked the phone book.
Okay, there's a place in town. Got the address, I should head over there.
Awesome. New location added. Onwards to storage. Oh, hold on. Yes, I can show you. Honestly, it's not that much different than what's happening here already right now. And honestly, it's like But yes, Tiana, Eileen is here with Grandma.
Any change?
Sadly not, dear.
Oh, the music.
She's burning up. She's fighting it, whatever it is. I'm sorry, E.
Oh. Do you think that it's the same thing that happened to her grandfather? That's why I wanted to show him the shovel. Shovel would have been real useful, but alas. Let's see. What does it say? A5. That looks 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that says 5. Nope. 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 There we go.
storage a.
Let's see, what's in here? Oh god.
Where is it? I guess he felt compelled to tell the world how hard he was looking for something. Lunatic.
Paintings?
I don't believe this. They're ruined. He must have used that paint thinner on the paintings. That means there's only a single painting left. The one in the cabin. This might come in handy.
Oh. Well, let's just leave that alone. Now, let's try every single one of these doors to figure out which one this belongs to.
Doesn't fit.
Next. Oh, got it. So much stuff.
So that's where Grandpa's old uniform went. I wondered why I didn't see it in the attic.
Interesting.
Looks like an old Boy Scout uniform. Guess Grandpa was involved back in the day. Oh, wait. Didn't Jimmy's note on the back of the photo say something about being in a troop before they were men? That's gotta be the Boy Scouts.
Excuse me?
It says Camp Parowan on a patch here. Parowan Peak is a local cliff top not too far from here. Could Jimmy have hidden
That's
Grandpa's
new.
metal box somewhere in that area?
Oh, I see, I see, I see. Well, I hope you have a good time, Ralphie, and thank you for coming. We're going to be ending soonish anyways. Boxes?
Empty.
Empty. Sad.
Found a tape in there.
Oh, a tape.
There's also something else.
Oh?
A custody appeal form. For me?
Oh?
July 15th, 1981? I don't believe it. He tried to get me back from my mom. Right to the very end.
Aww.
Pull yourself together, Kathy.
Kathy.
Nothing useful. Just some old newspapers in those. An old gas-powered lawnmower. Looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Darn, poor Kathy. There you are. Right near the end of the stream. I could go on a little longer. I want to look at the tapes, at the very least. Here we go. What does this have to say?
This is Joseph Rain. Operation Log, Part 2. August 2nd, 1981. I've come to believe that the glowing lights are sudden bursts of energy, similar to the static discharge that causes lightning. However, instead of a positive and a negative electric charge, the colliding forces have a dimensional nature. Assuming this hypothesis is correct, the lights would only appear on the edges of the zone. If I can plot enough sightings on a map, I should be able to determine the shape of the area.
where the source must be. That's where I have to go.
I'll mark the map where I know the lights have appeared. The nature reserve is a start, but I'll need to find more points.
Yeah, you just missed Route P2. As far as I'm concerned, the boy's asleep. Oh, we have to find where the rest of the
Air Force bases in the U.S.
I have to remember where all the light people are. This is a new puzzle. This wasn't in the original. Hi, Nightbot. Bye, Nightbot. Oh, set. Ooh, that's a complicated question that I should answer more thoughtfully. Yeah. Ooh, awesome, awesome. Let's go back to... Who else saw the lights? Oh. Oh, wow. They must have hated you. Let's hold off on that. Need to find where... other sources of lights are. Honestly, if I'm the killer, if they do not say something first, I do not type. Mostly because that means they're probably angry or that can't type. It does matter.
Listen, I found something in this storage unit.
Oh? What was it?
Custody papers with my name on them.
I have to see those.
I need to know what happened, Grandma.
Oh, that poor Michaela.
Sharon was never a good mother to you, Kathy.
I know. It was the illness. She tried her best. It wasn't all bad.
You don't know the despicable things she and Brian did. Drugs, violence. We wanted something better for you. Joseph started talking to lawyers, staying up late at night on the phone, trying to find a way, some kind of loophole to get you back. But eventually we ran out of courts to appeal.
True, there was Michaela. They should have tried.
And that was it. She had won.
I wish things could have been different.
I do too, dear. Every day.
Really?
Now you're getting me close to tears. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, Grandma.
Achievement unlocked. Custody closure.
There are a few things.
Interesting.
How is she?
The same. Don't worry about us.
I don't need to show her that now.
Oh, she sounds so sad. Yeah, because Devour Hope really is only useful when it's up.
I don't need.
Hey, Grandma, do you want the shovel?
I don't need to.
Okay. Oh, whip for them.
Okay, that's all I need.
Good luck out there.
It's so sad in here. Man, I wish that my model registered frowning correctly. But, like, sad. Okay. Well, the only leaf we have is here. So, let's see. I think, actually, we can just go here. And we can chat for a bit after whatever cutscene happens.
Alright, so let's say Jimmy's metal box is concealed somewhere in this area. It's gotta be hidden real well, or somebody would have found it after all these years. I may need some kind of tool to help me search for it.
Where would I... Oh. So I don't forget, I think it's best that I do find that tool. The fact that at 3 tokens was devour, hope everyone should permanently exposed to... Just at 3 tokens? Oh god. Yikes. Hey, would you just let me in here? Oh good, thank you. I don't have to kill the plant. The poor plant! This poor plant. We just, like, killed it with coffee. Hey, do you have
a sledgehammer. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around.
I was hoping to find a metal detector. I felt like I saw a metal detector somewhere. Where was it? Oh, I remember. And instead of getting the I got... Oh. Darn. Rip. The weapon banner really do be like that. Here it is.
Okay, I'll load it on the Catmobile.
You can hold an entire shovel in your pocket, but you need to put that on your motorcycle.
I'll have access to the metal detector anywhere now.
Oh, it. I do want to try pulling for it, since I really don't have any good weapons. Well, I mean, I do. But not claymores. You know what? I'm here. I can go on a bit more. Honestly, I would just stream forever. Oregon Skyward Harbor been good. I see.
I'll go grab the metal detector off the bike.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep.
I should probably finish searching.
Oh. Okay. Oh? Here?
Got something. I'll mark the spot on the ground.
Okay.
I'll go and put this back on the Catmobile.
You could have just left it there and dug out the shovel, which is in your pocket.
There was a metal box buried here.
Oops. Resume. Metal box.
Moment of truth. There was a whole bunch of cassette tapes in the box.
Oh?
Most of them are in really rough shape, though. Only 2 of them look even playable.
Oh my. Well, I guess we can listen to them. Play.
August 6th, 1981. I've come to understand that the environment in the source is formed by the mind that inhabits it.
Oh?
That's essentially how the so-called mending operates. I also believe that certain objects in the real world can survive the transition. These things are made of strong materials, often metal, can potentially be used to create a form of a discrete pathway. However, to do that, an item must be innately imbued with a mutual significance for both subjects. A shared truth.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. That was not in the original. This whole area was not in the original.
August 8th, 1981. Along the outer perimeter,
Oh?
I've determined that some kind of endothermic reaction is taking place.
This tape is familiar.
So it's important to be observant of changes in temperature. Find the source. By severing the link, perhaps I can save them. Jimmy and all the others.
Tape sounds a little bit wonky.
Reoccurring dream. I'm standing in front of a huge black hole in a clearing in the woods. There's a man dressed in red, urging me to jump. I'm afraid to, but I take the plunge anyway. For some reason, I don't think I have anything to lose. As I'm falling, I reach for the parachute cord, but to my horror, there's nothing there. That's when I wake up.
Odd.
Nothing else. Guess some graffiti artists like to live dangerously.
To be fair, that is off a cliff.
Oh, good. A sign. I was worried I'd miss this huge-ass cliff.
Oh. She said, can... Oh. No more metal detector. Guess I don't need it anymore. Metal. Penny. Significant memory. Is that what the penny's for? Oh, it's jittery. Oh, that's not good.
Wow. What a view.
Oh.
Conwell Woods. I have a feeling I'll be going out there soon. Oh, I remember now. Mom took me here once. I enjoyed watching the town from above like this, feeling separated from it and, well, I guess separated from all the bad things that happened too. I remember this morbid fantasy I had of my dad coming up here and then falling off. I kept scanning the rocks below for a dead body and nearly slipped. Mom gave me a good spanking for that.
Island?
Fairly large island there in the middle of the lake.
Aw. Where's?
Conwell Woods.
Well, I don't see anything else to do here. I suppose I'll need it later. Oh, it's jittery. Ooh. That's awesome, Ultimate. I'm not even anywhere near close enough to being able to do that because I am still in Liga. You know, I kind of get that, Damien. Having, like, the people around help. Did I learn about any leads? go here. No. And steal this thermometer.
I'll just borrow this for a while.
Hey, in here, I need to desecrate a painting.
Anybody home? Guess not. Locked.
Oh.
Looks empty now.
Honestly, that do be the mood as killer. There we go. Breaking into our friend's house. Well, not really friend, but half friend. Is there anything? Window painting. Are we really gonna do this?
It's an early painting by Lily Meyer.
Oh boy, we're doing this. Hey, you know this precious painting? I'm from your daughter who killed herself? Sorry.
Sue. A hidden picture. Oh my god, that's Nathan. He's holding a girl underwater. It must be Lily. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Lily wrote a suicide note, so either she planned this or saw it.
Mysterious.
I knew you were trouble.
Sue, I found something. It's horrific.
Spare me. I invite you into my home, and this is how...
This is new dialogue.
Breaking in here, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
She was never here before.
Just look at it. That's your son. That's Nathan.
You think I didn't know? What kind of mother you think I am?
Wait. You knew? For how long?
Long enough. Now it's time
Oh.
for the lady with the gun to ask the questions.
Okay. Relax. Whatever.
I was not
you
expecting
want.
this.
Good. Now who else knows about this?
No one. I just found out.
Good. Now, we're in kind of a jam, aren't we? How do I know you won't squeal on us as soon as I let you out of here?
That's not my style, Sue. I don't rat people out.
Because sneaking in here like this is something a straight shooter would do. I can't trust a goddamn word coming out of your mouth.
If this ever gets out, you know he'll be put away. They'll lock him up in some horrible institution.
Oh god, what do I even say? Definitely not the middle one. This one, because the last one includes the mother.
The truth. I'm not out to get anyone.
I guess we better pray that we don't end up as collateral damage on your way to the truth then.
Look, Sue, the only reason I'd ever tell anyone about this is if I really thought Nathan was dangerous. You're telling me he's not?
That boy wouldn't have hurt a fly. The only way he could have done such an awful thing is if his sister pulled him so deep into her world of lunacy, he didn't know up from down.
So, you think she made him do it?
Of course she did. Just look at the bloody painting. It's obvious she planned it.
Yeah. I guess it would seem that way.
Part of me resents her for doing that to Nate. That's the real reason I gave up the paintings.
Oh.
They were nothing but painful reminders of when Lily's misery was front, left, and center. But still, she was my little girl, and I miss her so much. But Nate's all I have now, and I'd rather die than let anyone take him from me.
I can help, Sue. I'm sure there's more to all of this. My grandfather knew too, but someone or something got to him when he came too close.
You and him are really alike, you know?
People say that. Where is Nathan now? I just want to talk to him.
He took a boat out on the lake. There's this place where he and Lily used to go. An island.
Okay.
An island.
There's another boat down on the dock. A bit shabby, but you can probably fix her up.
I have to fix a boat now.
I'm gonna walk out of here now, Sue.
Go, before I change my mind. I'll talk to my boy if you must, but don't come back in here. I don't trust myself right now.
You take care of yourself, Sue.
These were clearly recorded in a different environment. Oh, paper?
Christ, that was close. Oh, what's this? Looks like another of Nathan's drawings. He must have dropped it here.
I guess. What is it?
Lily is truly menacing here.
Oh.
Is she scolding Nathan or telling him to do something? Nathan seems scared of Lily.
Oh my. This is new. Well, I think we'll have to leave that for next time. As much as I would love to continue streaming, I am also getting hungry. So let me save. And just... Oh no. Let us switch over here. Oh, is the music too loud? Let me lower it just a tiny bit. Gosh, I don't even know what I would make. Let's see. Things I need to remember. Well, while I'm trying to think of that, how are y'all? Last week's VOD should be coming out soon. I think I'll release it as soon as I can. Mostly just me writing the description, but I keep forgetting to do that. Let's see, what else? As for Chibi Robo, later today or tomorrow, I will record some more episodes and edit so that I can have them out for next week, surely. I might try to stream more next week since I do have break. Ah, I see. Let me check something, actually. There's like 3 of us. We could do a small raid. If I have someone in mind. But let me check. Oh, also, if you all are interested, later today, theoretically, if, Rory is alive, we will be doing a multiplayer stream. You can find Rorius here. He does stream over on YouTube, so it's not on Twitch. But he does have a lot of nice edited content for you to watch over on YouTube. Let's see. Currently, he's revisiting House Flipper. He is playing Teardown. ¿Qué más? He's doing other things, but I don't remember. But he's very enjoyable. And found someone we can raid. Let us go and raid Cass and Lux. They're the Gemini twins, and they are a lovely bunch. Cass and Lux. Currently, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons Hardcore Online. Now, let's see if I did this right. Ah, I did it right. I can Twitch stream. Well, have a great day. Bye.